Welcome to Millennial Milkshake, the podcast where three blanks revisit, re-experience, and review things from our childhood. My name is Colin O'Connell, and I was born in 1994.
My name is Josh Sicali, and I was born in 1995.
And my name is Michelle Potter. I was born in 1997.
And today we're talking about, Michelle, give me a noun.
Flat
Like
tire.
What are we reviewing? We're reviewing flat tires that, Josh, what's like a verb that you could give me?
Climbing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're reviewing flat tires that climb or Mad Libs. I think we should do that one instead. What do you guys think?
Mad Libs sounds great.
Mad Libs is wonderful.
Mad Libs sounds great. Cool. Michelle, you suggested Mad Libs.
I did.
Why? I didn't mean for it to come off that aggressive.
Okay.
Just a little peek behind the screen. We're about 3 recordings in for the night. We're a little loopy.
A little loopy. It's okay though. It's good for Mad Libs, you know? I suggested Mad Libs because I love Mad Libs. My brothers and I would play this all the time. You know, if we were bored and had nothing to do, I remember playing Mad Libs a lot, in long car rides. We would always bring a book of Mad Libs and play. And it's just wonderful. I mean, why do I use the word wonderful? Cut that. I don't want to use wonderful because that's out of the box.
Give me another adjective.
Fun.
And one more adjective.
And quirky.
Checks out.
But Michelle, I like wonderful. I use wonderful a lot.
I know. I feel like it's a word I might use a little too often. But, you know, it can
I like
be wonderful. Wonderwall. Oasis.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
These Mad Libs are going to be the one that saves me.
Yeah. Yeah, I just really enjoyed playing them as a kid, and I would love to revisit them as an adult. So here we are.
Well, too bad. Instead we're reviewing... No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I feel like most of my Mad Libs experiences are in school. I don't know why, but it feels like when it would be raining inside or out, it wouldn't rain inside, it would be raining outside. And you couldn't go out to recess, you would be like, oh, well, what are we going to do? We can play games. Sure, you do that sometimes, like a board game or something. But maybe you grab a Mad Lib and you get a couple friends together, classmates, friends, acquaintances, and you play some Mad Libs. And you put the dirty words in because your teacher's not listening.
So what age do you think you guys did Mad Libs the most at?
Preteen.
I would probably say, 4. I'd probably say 9 or 10, maybe.
Yeah, because I didn't get into Mad Libs until I would say maybe high school. Honestly,
Oh, okay.
I never really did them in middle school. So yeah, I don't have too much experience with them as a kid.
Interesting.
But I definitely enjoyed them when I would do them as I got older. It was still a school thing I did mostly.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we still like them because we're going to do them live on the podcast. We did not do these ahead of time.
Yes.
But before we get into that, I just wish I knew more things.
You know, Colin.
Yeah, I'm lacking here, Michelle.
And Josh, the more you know, it's time to learn more about Mad Libs. And I've got you covered. So, Mad Libs was invented in 1953 by Leonard Stern and Roger Price. So here's Mad Libs' origin story, right? So they have a website where they give you this history by Leonard Stern. So he said he invented Mad Libs. The invention of Mad Libs was directly linked to his inability to spell the word hyperbole in his 7th grade spelling bee. So when he got that word wrong, he was just humiliated and embarrassed, and he went home and just soaked up his family dictionary, and he just wanted to learn every single word that he possibly could. And I think that he carried that throughout his life. Because in 1953, he was working on a Honeymooner script. Fun fact, Leonard Stern was a writer.
Bang Zoom.
Mm-hmm. And he needed a precise word to describe one of the characters' noses. And he spent a half an hour trying to think of a word. And he couldn't think of anything. And his roommate came in, Roger Price, his partner, came in And he said, I need an adjective that, and before he could say what it was for, Roger Price blurted out, clumsy and naked, before he told him what it was for. So they laughed and laughed and laughed, and after they got done laughing, they decided that, hey, this might be a great idea for some sort of game or book.
So it was done by a bad writer. Got it.
Yeah, he was like, oh man, I just can't think of a word.
For a nose.
For somebody's nose. That's
something
right.
that everyone has.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that was in 1953, and it took them 5 years to agree on the name Mad Libs.
Wow.
Which
They're
they
really bad writers.
Which they came up with. They were eating in a New York City restaurant, Sardi's, which is like a popular restaurant in New York City, and they'd overheard a conversation between an actor and an agent, and the actor said that he was planning on ad-libbing an interview, and his agent was like, that's a terrible idea, like you would be mad if you ad-libbed an interview. And they were like, oh. So they just put together mad and ad-libbing and got Mad Libs.
So they took it from the Rob Thomas page of how to name things.
Ta-da! Yep, that's exactly what they did.
Just take it from someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So eventually, they were looking for someone to like launch these Mad Libs for them. So they partnered with a friend from high school and founded their own publishing company in the early 1960s, which was eventually sold to Penguin Random House, fun fact, in 1993. Oh, so Stern was head writer and comedy director at the Steve Allen Show, and he suggested that the host introduce a guest by using Mad Libs, completed by the audience. And a few days after an episode, he introduced our guest, noun, Bob Hope. Mad Libs sold out like everywhere. People loved it. And yeah, more than 110 million copies of Mad Libs have been sold since the series was first published in 1958. Just a lot of copies. It's a lot of copies.
A lot of copies.
It's a lot of copies. Yeah. So the more you know.
And how much of that information is true, and how much did you fill in like a Mad Lib?
Ooh, I can't disclose that information. No.
What do you mean disclose the information?
It's all true. It's all very true. And when I say that, I mean that.
I just had an idea. So we're 3 equal partners in this podcast, but I think one of us should be like someone should be someone's boss, and then that person should be someone's boss, and then that person should be the other person's boss. So we should have like a ring of bosses. What do you think? So like, which one of you 2 is my boss?
Michelle could be your boss.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm Josh's boss, and Josh is Michelle's boss.
I'm good with that.
Genius.
Is this like from here on out?
Yes.
So
From here on out, whenever we do performance reviews. So we have fun on this show, right, guys?
Yeah.
So this episode's going to be a little different because, like I said, we're just going to do some Mad Libs on the show. No Presh, no Apple Facts, no Literary Corner because I couldn't really think of anything. And we're just, we're kind of a few recordings in, just end of the night, just going to have some fun. So are you guys ready for the first Mad Lib?
Yes.
Born ready.
Awesome. All right. So who wants to go first?
I can
I'll go
go.
first.
Okay, cool.
Okay. No,
Wait.
boss, it's up to you, boss.
Josh is Michelle's boss. So Josh, you have to decide.
I'm gonna delegate this one to Michelle to kick us off.
Thank you so much, boss. You will not regret this.
Hey, don't mention it.
All right, boss, you're going up first.
All right.
And Josh, I appreciate the way you delegated that situation.
Thank you.
All right, Michelle, I need a verb, please.
All right. Stab.
Okay. Stab?
Yep.
Josh, I need an adverb.
Stupidly.
Ooh.
Michelle, a noun, please.
Okay. A rock in my shoe.
Okay. Rock in my shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Josh, a noun.
An old man's ear.
Ooh.
Michelle, a celebrity.
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie all night long. Josh, a fictional character
Wheezy.
from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Or from the Jeffersons.
Nah, Toy Story.
Michelle, a number, please.
3.
Okay. Josh, an adjective.
Sweaty.
Michelle, a verb, please.
Echo.
Echo. Josh, a playground nickname.
What in the... Like for a person?
Yeah.
Okay. Swingmeister.
Michelle, a noun.
Missing left shoe. Oh, I already did something with shoes. It's okay.
Missing left shoe. Josh, a type of medicine.
Bubblegum liquid.
Bubblegum liquid. Okay. And finally, Michelle, a verb.
Diving.
Okay. All right. Guys, this is the Apple fact for this week. I've tricked you. We are doing Apple Fact Mad Libs, and you guys have created the Apple Fact this week. This is the first time ever that I will be reading the Apple Fact because you guys created them.
Ooh.
Or it. So here we go. Apple Facts Mad Lib. There's only one. The way that Colin stabs his Apple Facts is to first stupidly write the first thing that comes into his rock in my shoe. Already off to a great start. Jesus Christ. Then he'll try to mix in as many pop culture old man's ears as possible. For instance, Mad Libs were invented by Lionel Richie and Wheezy in the year 3. Lionel Richie approached his partner with the idea after his sweaty mother told him she had echoed the pants off of Jimmy Carter. In response, she told Lionel Richie, "Oh, you're just mad he's a liberal." Lionel Richie told her, "No, I'm mad that, wait a minute, Swingmeister, that gives me an idea." So Lionel Richie went to Wheezy and said, "I've got an idea that's going to knock your missing left shoe off." The two discussed the idea over coffee and bubblegum liquid. Thus, Mad Libs were born, and we've been diving them ever since. And that's how Colin stabs his Apple Facts.
Oh, that was good in the year 3.
It's really good.
Oh my god, you two are just the best.
Oh man, I forgot.
So how did it...
Forgot how
I mean,
funny those can be.
God.
Basically, that's every Apple Fact. I mean, let's just be honest with each other. Pretty much how I do it.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm pooped after that one. You guys want to do one?
Oh, I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so I have the Mad Libs app, and I'm gonna pull up just one of the ones they have on here. It's called Magic Anyone?
Ooh.
So, Josh, I'm coming to you first since you are my boss. It's only polite. I'm gonna need a plural noun.
Nasty butt cheeks.
Jesus Christ, there's so much. It's so extra.
Okay, Colin, I need an adjective.
Squishy.
Ooh. Josh, an adjective.
Squanchy.
Colin, a noun.
Windshield wipers that leave a streak.
Josh, a noun.
The banana to the right.
Colin, a noun.
Richard Lewis's false teeth.
Josh, a noun. Ooh, this is a long one.
Another noun. That man's shoelace.
Colin, an adjective.
Unbuttoned.
Josh, a part of the body.
Ass.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice. Colin, a plural noun.
A disappointing set of twins. Sorry, disappointing sets of twins.
Josh, an adjective.
Creepy.
A noun, Colin.
Boner alert.
Josh, an adjective.
Painful.
A noun, Colin.
Oh my god, I have so many nouns. A drawing of Lola Bunny.
Josh, a part of the body, but plural.
Shoulder blades.
All right, and I think this might be your last one. Colin, part of body.
Wet beard.
Ugh. Wet beard. Oh no, we're
just the
still
worst.
going. Josh, a plural noun.
all the king's men.
Ooh. Okay. All right, it's generating for us. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Magic, anyone? Nasty butt cheeks of all ages enjoy watching squishy magicians perform their squanchy tricks.
Fucking squanchy.
Every man, woman, and windshield wipers that leave a streak loves to see a magician pull a banana to the right out of a hat. Saw alive, Richard lose his false teeth in half, or make a huge that man's shoelace disappear into unbuttoned air. Audiences love when magicians perform sleight of ass, with a deck of disappointing sets of twins, a creepy coin, or a silk boner alert. The greatest
Gross.
The greatest of all magicians was the painful Harry Houdini, who was able to escape from a locked drawing of Lola Bunny, even though his shoulder blades were tied behind his wet beard, and his feet were wrapped in iron. All the king's men.
That's so many men.
That completes our magic show.
That's impressive. He got away from all of the king's men. Wow. Does this say something about our psyche? Like, is this like
That we
going to be diagnosed about the things that we say on this podcast?
like the first adjective you thought of means this about you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I guess we're doing the next Mad Lib. I also have the Mad Lib app that Michelle just used, but I'm going to do a night at the carnival. So we will start with Michelle, because I don't want to ask my boss to go first.
Thanks, Josh.
Interesting. Let me write that down. Fear of management.
Adjective, Michelle.
Delicious.
Colin, plural noun.
Chapsticks.
Chapsticks.
Yes.
Michelle, noun.
Instrument repair person who specializes in piccolo fixing.
Who specializes in piccolo fixing?
Fixing.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks for that. Colin, adjective.
Horny.
Michelle, give me a number.
38.
Part of the body, plural, Colin.
Nose hairs.
Another part of the body that's plural, Michelle.
Pinky toes.
I knew you were going to go with toes. Colin, let's get an adjective.
Ooh. Shaken.
Plural noun.
Melted ice cream cones.
Is that it? Or you got another 100 words for me in that one?
Damn, boss. Okay.
Wait, what do you...
See, he can talk to her like that because he's a boss.
So melted ice cream cones?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh, he said clever, the little man. Colin, let's get a plural noun.
A pervert's eyeballs.
Verb ending in ing, Michelle.
Bird watching.
Noun, Colin.
Tight suspenders.
Another verb ending in ing.
Catfishing.
Part of the body, plural.
Corneas.
Plural noun.
Skateboards.
A noun.
Nazi Germany.
An adjective.
Grotesque.
Plural noun.
Empty bottles of hand sanitizer.
All right, and we are done.
This one's all over the place.
A night at the carnival.
I forgot that was the theme.
When my best friend and I go to the carnival, we go on as many delicious rides as we can before we run out of chapsticks.
Imagine someone going through too many chapsticks and they can't.
Our first must is the roller instrument repair person who specializes in pickler fixing.
Oh my god.
What a horny thrill. Racing down the track at 38 miles an hour, throwing our nose hairs into the air, and screaming at the top of our pinky toes. Not as terrifying, but still shaken fun, are the bumper melted ice cream cones, where we drive around like crazy perverts' eyeballs, bird watching into each other.
That one worked.
By far the scariest ride is the tilt to tight suspenders. It sends us catfishing in circles so fast it makes our corneas spin. After that, we're happy as skateboards to hop on the Ferris Nazi Germany and enjoy the slow, grotesque ride. It's a nice way to top off the evening and calm our empty bottles of hand sanitizer. The end. I still like the delicious rides.
The delicious rides. Gross. So gross.
What a horny thrill.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Wait, I don't want this one. I'm going to do the 90s book. I've got the actual physical book, for anyone wondering. And it's 90s.
Let's go.
Themed. We're going to do one called Precious Beans.
Yes.
Josh, give me an adjective, please.
Slimy.
Michelle, a plural noun.
Loose leaf papers.
Josh, a verb ending in S.
Bitches.
Michelle, adjective.
Crumb covered.
Josh, a person in your house.
Shadow man that keeps lurking.
Michelle, number.
0.
Color, Josh.
Tickle me pink.
Michelle, adjective, please.
Spit. Oh, no. Sorry. That's definitely a verb.
Very, very, well, also a noun. One thing it's not is an adjective.
You're right.
You could say spitty.
Spitty.
Spitty. Josh, noun.
A man that continues.
Michelle, an animal.
Aardvark.
Josh, an adjective, please.
Sharp boogies. Does that work?
That's a noun.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Adjectives are boring sometimes. Sharpened.
Michelle, a first name.
Lewis.
Josh, an adjective. Yeah, sorry.
Swampy.
Michelle, a color.
The grayest gray.
Josh, a person in the room.
Austin Powers.
Michelle, a country, please.
Russia.
And Josh, finally, a number.
5,233.
Okay. Precious beans. Any slimy collector will tell you that the price of beanie loose leaf papers rises and bitches over time. Here are the current values of these crumb-covered keepsakes. Shadow Man that keeps lurking the platypus. Only 0 of these tickle me pink critters were ever made, so owning one is extremely spitty. This platypus is worth more than its weight in a man that continues. Iggy the Aardvark. Unfortunately, a rise in sharpened knockoffs has made this critter lose its value. Lewis the Frog. If you own a swampy version of this frog with a grayest gray star on the tag, you may be a millionaire. Princess Austin Powers the Bear. This stuffed animal was made specifically to honor the life of the Princess of Russia. It is currently worth over $5,233.
Ooh.
And that's it.
Well, that one stunk.
Yeah, that one was very good.
Yeah.
Hey, they can't all be winners. Keep it in your scores. Remember it in your scores. Michelle, would you like to do another one?
Sure.
These are all lists. My entire thing is lists. Fuck this one. Fuck the 90s.
Are you guys feeling movies should be fun or The Comeback Kid?
Comeback Kid, please.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, Colin here. Just cutting in to say that we actually had an issue with Michelle's audio around this point. So we're just going to start to fast forward through the parts where we actually pick the words so everyone can just hear the Mad Libs themselves from here on out. So yeah, tweet at Michelle, harass her on Instagram, tell her that her mic is terrible and she should feel bad. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. Only Josh and I can be mean to Michelle. No one else. You hear me? You filthy animals? All right, back to the episode.
Here we go. The comeback kid. The shell of the man I used to be is back. That's what thousands of loose fans kept shouting at the top of their pieces of leftover food on your plate as the San Francisco Great Lengthy Toes defeated the Miami Short Stubby Fingers. -2-4. After almost 2 years of sitting on his cheek with his broken the weenus in a bucket of frothy milk, football great, the shell of the man I used to be, returned to the game and led his team to a racist victory. In addition to running for 2 dust particles coming off the head and throwing the sound that pee makes when it hits the bowl, breaking 12 wands at the ready in a row, he saved the game by recovering the guilt of manslaughter on the 1 yard line. On the 1 yard love shack. End scene.
Some good.
There's
some good parts.
What does a racist victory look like? My, oh my.
The best so far was still the first one we did.
Yeah.
So are we feeling one more?
One more.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got time for one more.
Yeah. So, do we have a couple I can list off. We have the judge's decision, story of a one-hit wonder, the latest dance craze, street beat, keyboarding tips, the roar of the crowd, bowling, kitchen inspection.
Boss, you pick.
You want me to pick?
No, I'm your boss. I'm telling Michelle my boss to pick.
Oh.
I'm asking my boss to pick.
Letter of recommendation.
I don't tell my
Campfire
boss to do
stories.
anything.
The judge's decision.
Have I got a giraffe for you?
Yeah, that one sounds
You want
good.
to do that one?
What do you think, boss?
Me?
Yeah.
This is up to you guys. I want to please everyone here.
I'm feeling
Michelle, well, yeah, go.
the judge's decision. Yeah. But
Judge's decision?
yeah.
Okay, that's the one I wanted.
Okay,
I have
cool.
to report my harassment to Michelle's superior, who is Josh, who I am the superior of. Josh, Michelle's being mean to me.
Michelle,
What?
take it easy.
Listen, boss, you don't understand.
Josh, did you take care of Michelle for me? Your boss?
Well, I'm your boss.
Yeah, but I'm his boss and he's
and
your
I
boss.
say that you need to cool your jets.
Josh, you didn't do a very good job reprimanding Michelle, so we're going to have a talk about that later.
I will have order.
You don't tell me what to do.
Let's hear what the judge has to say.
You tell her what to do.
All right, we have the judge's decision. When it was my turn to audition for Dying Phone Battery, Idol, the reality show where people compete to be the best solo cactus filled with soup, I sang from the depths of the ticklish part of the butt. When my song ended, I could hardly catch the car from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as I problematically awaited the judge's response. First, my alter ego was very kind. She said, "Well, the good news is that you look chafed, and you and you really connected with the offensive wedding vows in that song." Then my old Uncle Greg said, "You know, slimy slithering snake, I dug your pens with too many student Lona, and I thought I really had a chance to make it to a drained swimming pool floor. But then mean old Jesus said..." Mean old Jesus said, "Horrid, terrible, iridescent. You sounded like an animal trapped inside the closet where I go to cry." I gasped and shouted, Well, you just don't know anything about the Christmas present he didn't want. That's great. I stormed out of the fish pie. I was going to make it as a subtle singer, whether that judge from a case of bad brain idol liked me or not. Oh, the end.
Wow, who thought the whole Jesus and the Christmas present would wrap around so perfectly?
He knows.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
He works in mysterious ways indeed. Oh shit, we have to score this. So what did we think?
That was still a lot of fun.
Still a hoot.
Exactly how I remember it. Can't top that first one though. That first one was a
that was
blast.
fantastic.
Oh, there were some nice moments in this one.
It was kind of hit or miss for me. I mean, some of them were good.
Yeah, some of them were good. I remember them always being sort of hit or miss too. So yeah, I thought it was still sort of fun, really fun.
But how fun? Put a number on the fun you had.
So my fun number, the first one is definitely the funnest. And I feel like that's with, like, whenever you do it, like, once you get through a few, it gets a little tiring sometimes. But yeah, I still had fun. My fun number is going to be, let me see, 57.
Wow, I was expecting higher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so was I.
Wow.
57 doesn't seem very fun.
Is that too low? It feels like a good number to me.
Nope, it's your number. Josh?
I'm gonna go with a 64.
I'm around your guys' range. I'll split the difference on this one. I'll go with a 61 out of 94. So once again, Michelle hated it the most. And let's get the final score is 63.63, which we will round up to a 64 final score. 64% final score.
So I was pretty spot on.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yours was out of 95.
Whatever.
Michelle, do you have any mad plugs for us?
I've got some mad plugs, guys. So thanks for tuning in. If you like what you're listening to, feel free to leave us a good review on Apple Podcasts. Look out for new episodes every Tuesday. You can find us wherever podcasts are found, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and so forth. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Millennial Milkshake, and on Twitter at MilkBasedPod. You can also follow each of us on our social media accounts. You can follow Josh at Joshy, spelled with an IE, _124. You can follow, that's on Instagram. And you can follow Colin at The Last Call. That's call spelled COL on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can follow me on Instagram at Michelle Thoughts, like the way you think.
Thank you, everyone, for accompanying me tonight with the Mad Libs.
Thank you for this magical journey.
Thank you, boss, Michelle, employee.
Oh,
Josh.
Shoot, yeah.
For sidecar motorcycling next to me on this crazy, I mean, it was just Mad Libs. It wasn't that crazy. Adventure episode. Wasn't an adventure. It was an episode. We do a bunch of them. And guys, just to, kind of, sign us off, if I were to, say stay adjective.
Creamy or whipped, whatever you're feeling.
And Michelle's not going to answer me.
Stay unpredictable.
I knew you were going to say that.